If you don't know who Sam Sulek is, he's a 21-year-old bodybuilder who's taken the internet by storm. He's also been a regular part of my life the past couple of months when I'm on my evening bike ride. Not only is he incredibly jacked, but for someone who's only 21, he's also incredibly wise and humble. I mean, I couldn't stop laughing when he hit 1 million subscribers.
Holy cow, 1 million, holy shit. Standard leg day is normal.
So after watching hours and hours of Sam Sulek videos, today I'm going to be sharing 10 training tips that I have learned that have completely transformed my training, and they could transform yours too. Okay, number one is going to be short, intense sessions. In most areas of life, often we assume more is better, but when it comes to your training, it's definitely quality over quantity. And Sam is the perfect demonstration of this. For example, on his leg sessions, he'll do one single set of squats. Granted, it's the most intense set of squats you've ever seen in your life, but from a mindset point of view, it's very beneficial. If you have in your head that you're going to be doing several sets of an exercise, it can be very difficult from a psychological point of view. I've tried this myself with pull-ups, and if I just do one singular set of pull-ups, I can get around 22. However, if I tell myself I'm going to do 3 sets of pull-ups, I'll only be able to get about 15 or 16 for that first set. It's like subconsciously I'll be holding myself back because I know I've got 2 more sets to do. So I've personally found dialing my volume back and really focusing on quality over quantity has taken my training to the next level. And there's also an added bonus tip of your sessions are a lot shorter. Sam's sessions are usually only around an hour, some even 45 minutes, and that's including the 17 pump checks he does between exercises. So I've started setting a timer on my phone before I start a workout for 1 hour max, and it's incredible how much more focused I am for my sessions, not just sat there scrolling on my phone in between sets. Number 2 is don't count reps. Now, I've never actually heard him say this, however, a lot of the time he just does an exercise until he can't go anymore. And I think this is very beneficial, once again, from a psychological standpoint. Similar to point number 1, I find having a target number in your head when you're going into an exercise can make you lose the intensity. For example, if I'm on bench press, I want to get 10 reps. As soon as I count to number 10, I kind of think in my head, yeah, I've got it now, and I lose the intensity and maybe I'll stop at number 10. So I've started not counting my reps, and I've actually been amazed by how many more reps I've been pumping out for exercises and just putting all my focus and concentration into the movement, and rather than trying to count at the same time. All I do is for my strength exercises and some hypertrophy exercises, I'll record the lift and then afterwards I'll watch it back and count the reps. This way I can keep on my program and make sure that I'm making progress. However, for some hypertrophy exercises and all my isolation exercises, I don't count at all. I just do as many reps as humanly possible, and when I feel like it's getting to silly numbers like plus 20, I'll just increase the weight. Number 3 is simplified training. Sam's workouts are very basic, and he usually just handpicks a few exercises and then just optimizes them. For example, I always thought leg extensions and leg curls were just a leg finisher that you did at the end of leg day. However, Sam does them before, during, and at the end of his leg day workouts, and the same for his back day. He'll literally do a few exercises but just really do them, with once again his main purpose being intensity and really focusing on stimulating the muscle. Number 4 is nutrition. Sam has faced a lot of criticism about his diet in the past, but the one thing Sam does promote that is important if you take your training seriously and you're looking to gain weight or lose weight is that he tracks all his food meticulously. If you're trying to gain weight or lose weight and you're not tracking your food, you're basically playing a guessing game, and you're most likely overeating or undereating, otherwise you would be reaching your goals. It's a lot easier than you think it is, and you also probably eat a lot of the same foods throughout the week. For example, once you've tracked your morning breakfast oats once, all you need to do is click a button every time you have that breakfast. Now, I'm not saying this is for everyone, but if you've been struggling to lose weight or gain weight and you haven't been tracking your food, this will be the reason why. Number 5 is long length partials. Now, I've never seen anyone do these before, but Sam pretty much finishes most exercises with long length partials. This is similar to performing a half rep at the most stretched position of the movement. For example, if you're doing a lat pull down, a long length partial would be just going halfway down, doing the movement in the most stretched out position. I find it very similar to a drop set, though you're not dropping the weight, rather the range of motion. I find this most beneficial on back exercises. You're really able to pump out quite a lot more reps once you use the long length partials at the end of your set, and the stretch and burn and DOMs you get on it are next level. But they can be used for most exercises. I've been using them a lot for back exercises, as well as bench press, flies, as well as leg curls and leg extensions. variations. If you're interested in learning more about long length partials, Jeff Nippard just uploaded an informative video all about them. In this study, he shows that long length partials actually cause more muscular growth than full range of motion, and implementing them can increase your gains by about 5 to 10%. So if you take anything from this video, it's start implementing long length partials. Number 6 is listen to your body. Now Sam will go into the gym with a rough outline of what he's going to do. However, the exercises, reps and sets he usually does by working out by how he's feeling on the day. For example, I've seen him do dumbbell chest flies, not feel it, and then just swapped it out for another exercise. Following a program is great. It helps track your progress and gives you an idea of what you're doing and your focus when you're in the gym. However, a program doesn't know how you're feeling that day, and some days movements just don't feel as good as they usually do. Your joints feel achy, and being able to swap them out for another exercise can be very beneficial. Obviously, you have to be sensible with this. If you're switching out exercises every single workout, it's going to be very difficult to monitor your progress. However, if you keep your compound movements the same, then occasionally switch out your hypertrophy or isolation movements, you won't see any difference in your progress. If anything, I found my training far more enjoyable. Number 7, cardio. Alongside tracking your nutrition, I think cardio is another great message Sam helps promote. Even when he's peak bulk, you can still find him getting after it on the exercise bike. A few years ago, there used to be memes going around about not doing cardio when you're bulking, that you'll lose all your gains. But we obviously know that that's not true. Most of us start working out and going to the gym so we can become more healthy. However, when you start getting more serious about your training, it can actually become unhealthy. We can start obsessing over food, ego lifting, get body dysmorphia. So doing cardio not only promotes our heart health, enables us to eat more food, but it can be a great reminder to be like, oh yeah, I do this because I want to look after my body and be healthy. Number 8 is training with purpose. So Sam is very intentional with the purpose of his training. I mean, he talks for about 20 minutes before every gym session on how he's going to optimize every minute detail, and all his focus is towards becoming a professional bodybuilder. So after watching Sam's videos, I've been asking myself, what is my purpose of training? And it is really, I just want to be able to move and do all the things that I can do now as I get older. However, I wasn't training for that purpose. When I took a look at my training, it was really focused on lifting as heavy as I could because I thought it was cool. But I'm now in my late 30s, and ego lifting, if anything, is just setting myself up for more chance of injury, which is the complete opposite of my goal. So now I've adapted my training to be more purposeful towards my own goals. And I hate to say it, I've started doing more functional training. For me, that means lowering the weight, doing a lot more isometrical movements, and working on all the imbalances that I've built up over the years. Younger viewers watching will think this is ridiculous and their focus will be on getting as big as humanly possible. However, as you get older, you realize the goal of just being able to move your body pain-free is quite a good one. Step 9, chocolate milk. We could, should, and shall drink chocolate milk. And number 10 is enjoy your training. And I believe this is one of the many reasons why Sam is so popular right now, and that is he's so passionate about his training. I mean, this guy never even takes a day off, and I'm pretty sure he recently went to a wedding and still managed to train and upload a video that day. I don't honestly know how he does it. When it comes to health and fitness, whether that be working out, doing cardio, or following a diet, there seems to be this connotation nowadays that it has to be really difficult and you have to be struggling and earning it on that grind. However, if your lifestyle's not something that excites you, it's very unlikely that you're going to stay consistent. To be fit and healthy, you don't have to go to the gym and lift weights. Find an activity that you enjoy doing and do that a couple times a week. Don't have an activity that you enjoy doing? Try stuff. It could be walking, cycling, jiu-jitsu. Everyone seems to be doing that now. By consistently moving your body and being active, the less friction you'll find when it comes to doing these things, and before you know it, you might even enjoy them.
I will freaking see you next time, boys.